Hi everyone, this is David from BillMate, and today we learn how to create a non-paying form. So it's fairly simple. A non-paying form is a form for which you don't have to make a payment in order to complete. So basically, today we're going to make a form where I want to gather some information in regards to one of my clients before a one-on-one meeting we will have. So we reach for the e-commerce section right here, and we go into the web pages section. Within the web pages section, we create a new one and we make sure that the page type is a form. And right here, I give it a title. So let's call it this one the one-on-one meeting. Since this is the form I want them to fill before right here, they are led to my one-on-one item that I created, which is basically a one-on-one meeting, and it leads to my appointment, my agenda, I should say, so that they can book an appointment. So there you go. I created my form, which is going to lead to the one-on-one service event that I created. And I called it one-on-one meeting. When I click on there, well, now you're inside. And as you see, there are no questions available at the moment. So if you want to create questions, you simply reach right here in the question section and you add a new question. As you can see, you have multiple choices. You have short text, paragraph, multiple choices, check boxes, drop down, even date and time. I do want to bring your attention to these questions right here. The questions with a little logo of a person right here are important because anybody that creates, or I should say, anybody that fills a form will have their own profile automatically created within the CRM section. So, in order for that to happen, we need to have information in regards to the person that's filling out the form. So, as one of the form's questions, you can have a contact name, contact address, date of birth, gender. We're going to have email address, phone number. And the answer to those questions will automatically be the answer to a field in the new profile that is created. So, for example, create contact name, and let's say, what's your full name? And is it required? Yes. I press save. Now, as you can see, what's your full name, first and last name? The answer to this question will correspond to a file in the CRM. If you pick a different type of question, for example, the first half right here, which do not have the logo of a person in front, that will not populate a field. That will simply be an answer to the form that will also be attached to the customer's profile. For example, if I say, what do you like about BillMate? And I make it required, that's a short answer text. So you'll see it right here, but the answer will not populate the profile the same way. I'll give you an example by going to the CRM. You see Gia Monet here. If I access her account, Gia Monet is the answer to one of the questions that had a little icon, the logo of a person. That's why a profile was created called Gia Monet. But I also have the information for her parents here in the form. So her parent is Chrissy, and the second parent is Jean. But since the questions did not come with a little logo of a person before, we did not create a profile for them. They simply figure in the form that is on the profile for Gia Monet. So that's how you go about creating questions. I would also want to bring your attention to right here, one-on-one meeting, the inclusion section, where you can. I encourage you to go over all each and every inclusion that you can add because it can be very useful for you. For example, what should be the default language of your web page? Do you want to add the pay later tab in your payment methods? Do you want to enable after pay? Do you want to require the full payment? Obviously, the full payment and the pay later tab, you need to have items that come with a price. This video was about items that come for free, so it's a non-paying form. But we will have also a video on paying forms, so you might want to check this one out to see exactly how it would go for this. Do you want to remove the header, hide your business logo? So all this information I encourage you to go through before you actually create your URL or embed the form directly on your web page. This is just like any service or other product. Your web page URL, you can call it what you want, and then you share it wherever you want, leading your clients directly to the one-on-one meeting and your one-on-one service item.